In this video, traders, we're going to look at selling put options, the payoff charts. Hey guys, welcome to you. So buying and selling options, two different kettles of fish, really. Now, if we're selling put options, we're effectively selling insurance. Like if you've got a stock or you've got a portfolio, you might buy a put option to protect against some kind of disaster happening in the markets. And to do that, you will pay a premium. That's the price you'll pay for the option. And the seller receives that premium. He hopes that that event never happens, whatever that strike is, whatever that time to expiry is. And if it doesn't happen, you lose the premium. If it does, the seller pays out. Now, if you flip it on its head and you become that seller, you're basically selling insurance, potentially if someone's hedging or someone's speculating. It's not insurance, but you get the idea. You receive premium and you hope that that event doesn't happen. Let's just remind ourselves what a put option is. A put option, the buyer of a put option has the right, but not the obligation to sell the number of shares at that specific strike price at that specific point in time in the future. So if you have a $50 put option, you have the right, but not the obligation to sell those shares at $50 in the future. If that share price goes to $10, you sure as heck are going to exercise that option because all of a sudden that option is worth $40, which brings me to the value of the option chart. So this is our put option here. And what is the value of our put option? Assume we have XYZ trading at 50 bucks and we want to sell one $50 put at $10. That's the price of that option. That's quite expensive, but it's good for this example. Regardless of whether we're buying or selling the put, let's see what the value of that put is going to be at different points in time during the expiry. So the stock price, let's say the stock price, if the stock price goes to $0, right? And by the way, this is dollars here. If the stock price goes to $0, that's great. Yeah, the put has worked, it's made lots of money. The put has suddenly got $50 worth of value. Why? Because we've got the right, or the seller, or the option contract, should I say, has the right to sell stock in a XYZ at $50. It's currently a zero. What's the value of that? 50 minus zero. It's got an intrinsic value of $50. The value of that option is $50. We can go along the scale and we can see, okay, let's go midway through. Let's go say the stock price is at $30, right? $30. We've got the right to sell stock at 50 at 30. That's got $20 worth of value, right? And we can see that here. Okay, so fine. So that's the value of the option. But now we're the seller of the option. So things change for us a little bit differently than the buyer. The buyer pays that $10 premium. So if we're selling the put, how does it affect our P&L? Let's have a look. So if we're selling the put, we're effectively, we want the stock to go higher, right? Because the buyer of put wants the stock to go lower. If we're selling it, we're taking the opposing view. So let's see what happens. So let's say, for example, the stock goes to $60. Okay, $60, and we're like, okay, great. The stock's gone to $60. This guy has got the right to sell stock at 50 that's currently trading at 60. He's got a worthless options contract in his hand there, and he's paid me £10 for that contract. I get to keep the full value of that contract. It's expired, worthless. Great, I've made $10. And it's the same for $50 as well, right? Because if he's got the right to sell something at 50 that's currently trading at 50, there's no value to that. So I get to keep his full premium. Let's go down to $40 now. So at $40, we know that this option contract has some value. Yeah, we've seen it here, $40. We can go along here and we can say it's $10 worth of value because, again, that contract gives you the right to sell stock at 50 that's currently trading at 40, 50 minus 40, $10 worth of value. His value option contract is worth $10, but he's paid you $10 for it. So your profit and loss is net, or net is zero, right? So zero. Now, this is where we start to come into loss, unfortunately. So let's say now the stock price goes to zero. The stock price goes bankrupt and this guy's bought his $50 put. He's happy because his option contract is worth $50, right? He's worth $50. So the contract he's got is worth $50. He's paid us £10 for that contract. So for us, we are going to lose 50 minus the 10. We've lost $40. So, and we can see the difference between the two. We don't have to go to all those levels, but you can see how that now works. So unlike selling a call where our loss is unlimited, because a call, the stock price could go up 1,000% and we'd be on the hook for all of it. The put is limited to the stock price going bust, but that's still a kind of hefty, we're on the hook for a hefty amount. I mean, if it was a $100 put at 10 cents, for example, we've got $100 worth of risk for 10 cents worth of reward. It's a massive skewed thing. So it's, even though it's not unlimited, it's still pretty large if we're selling puts. So why would we sell a put? Well, we sell a put because we think that event's not going to happen. We don't think that this stock price is going to go any lower than $40. And don't forget, you know, we're okay at any point from $40 upwards. We've made money from $50 and we're break even at $40, and somewhere in between 40 and 50 there's some sort of payout. It's only when the stock price starts going below 40 do we start having to pay out for this options contract that's going to expire with some value to it. So it's a commercial decision for us to make. Do we want to take premium? Most of the time you can see that, you know, well, if we do it right and we get, maybe we set a put that's out of the money, if it's like right down here at 10, for example, it's not going to be $10. It might be, you know, 10 cents, and that's very unlikely to happen. So we might be able to just accumulate premium. But of course, supposedly, if options are priced efficiently, then it occasionally will happen, and that'll wipe out all our gains. So it's something we have to decide whether we're going to do it or not. It's not just a bullish thesis. It can be if we consider that the extrinsic value, I've done a video on intrinsic versus extrinsic, is too high, and we think, wow, it's ridiculous, there's a massive amount of premium in that. We could sell it and assume that as time goes by, the option is going to become less and less valuable and eventually will expire worthless, and we'll take the full insurance premium off that put option. Anyway guys, that's selling put options. See you next one. Take care. Bye bye.